Hey, it's Teacher K French. Please like, share, and subscribe. Today, before I start the math lesson, I'm going to give you a little visual tour of my classroom. So be ready. Oop. And we're back. So today we're going to talk about percents and decimals again. All right, percents and decimals. And the last time we went over some percentages, what the symbol of percent was. First, the symbol of percent. We went over that percent is out of the hundredths place. We went over some fractions and decimals and percentages that we needed to remember. All right, so we started with 1/4. 1/4 is 25%. 1/2 is 50%. 3/4 75%. 1/5 20%. 2/5 40%. 3/5 you got it, 60%, and then we have 4/5, which is 80%. Then you have 1/10 10%. 3/10 30%. 7/10 70%, and 9/10 90%. All right, so percents and decimals. Percent is another way of writing decimals, and we use the symbol for percent. All right, so if I have something in a decimal form, say I have 0.15, if I asked you to put that into a fraction form, we know that's 15 over 100. Therefore, this would be 15%. Now, what I can do if I just want to take the decimal and go to percent is I take my decimal and I from decimal to percent. So decimal to percent, it's two places to the right. All right, so here's my decimal and I'm going 1, 2. So that would be 15%. So let's practice with a few of those. All right, so you have a decimal of 0.22. Remember, decimal, 2%, 2 places to the right. So decimal, so I'm going from decimal to percent. I'm going 2 places to the right. So 1, 2. So 0.22, 22%. 0.08, 1, 2, 8%. 0.49, go 1, 2 equals 49%. So if we're going from decimal to percent, I go 2 places to the right. Decimal to percent, 2 places to the right. So if we're going percent, if we're going percent to decimal, we're going 2 places to the left. So percent to decimal, 2 places to the left. So let's practice. 13% equals, here's my decimal, if it was a whole number, 1, 2, so it's 0.13. All right, if you have 3%, decimal, 1, 2 to the left, that means I have 0.03, because again, percent is in the hundredths place, so that 3 then is in the hundredths place. And if you have 40%, and you start here, 1, 2, you'd have 0.4. You could put 0.40, but that 0 can be marked out because it doesn't change the value. So, but if you leave it 0.40, that's fine. If you leave it 0.4, that's fantastic. All right, so we have the rules for decimal, 2%, percent to decimal. Okay, again, decimal to percent, go to the right. Percent to decimal, go to the left. All right, then you'll also find this little thing called subtracting from 100%. All right, so let's say subtracting from 100%. All right, so this is like when you get a test, a score or something. What do you want? You want 100%. All right, so you have 100%. Let's say you missed 15%. So subtract the 15% that you know you've missed, and what would your score be? Okay, well, that's just 100 minus 15. 85%. So anytime you subtract from 100%, you start with that 100% and you take away the known value that you missed or that's missing. All right. So say I want to take away 12% from 100. So I start with 100%, and I'm going to take away 12%. What percent do I have left? I have 88% left. Say you want to take 37% away. All right, so let's do 100 minus 37. 100% minus 37%. What would your final be? Take that, make that 9. You'd have a 63%. You have 63% left. Let's try one. Let's do two more. Say we're taking 42% away. So let's start with 100%. Let's subtract 42%. And what would we have left? We have, that's 8. And that's 5. 58% left. All right. So again, let's just remember we can go from decimal to percent. We can go percent to decimal. We can take a decimal and go to a fraction, then to a percent. We can take a fraction and go to decimal percent. There's all different things for you to do. Just remember the rules. So let's go. Let's try one. Let's try two. That we start with a fraction. All right. So let's go 16 100ths. Let's put it in a decimal first. All right, so 0.16. And again, I want to go to percent. Percent is out of 100, but I could take this decimal and I move it 2 places, and you have 16%. All right, 86 100ths. Let's put it in our decimal, 0.86. Let's put it into our percent, 86%. All right. It's been good being with you today. Thank you for looking at viewing my classroom and coming in live with me today. And I will see you the next time. Please share with your friends, and please, again, don't feel bad if you have to watch the video again. The idea is just to learn the concepts, put the concepts together, and you've got this. All right. Have a great day.